Alrighty, well, I'm nearly ready to connect everything up now, so all the wires have been roughed in. Luckily I've labelled it. I'd be buggered without that, that's for sure. So anyway, it's been good, no real dramas, just sort of tracing wires, making sure I get the right cable, the right sources, and getting quality voltage and earths all the way through. So in brief, I've run front speaker wiring, because this is a GL nothing pack, so I've just put from front speaker wiring in on both sides. I've run a center speaker wire as well. I'll explain why in a minute, but yeah, so everything's been good. I've rerun the CB and UHF wires, so they've been run. I'm utilising the old police wiring. That's that stuff in there that's run straight through to the engine bay. So these are heavy duty cables, so I'm utilising all those stuff because there's that specific connection right through to the firewall and out into the engine bay, so it's handy to have. I'm assuming that would have been the old lights and whatever else from back in the day. So yeah, so anyway, so I've just sort of been looking through things. I've put all the cruise control in. So I've just got to wire up the brake switch, and that's basically done. And then I've got to do a little bit of work underneath, but that's no dramas. I'll explain that later in another video. So yeah, so the Bluetooth system's run, so that'll just be hiding away. The original radio's wiring's back in the way it should be, and I've got the fog light wiring as well. So utilising all the original fog light stuff, what was on here back in the day. So yeah, so it's all good, it's looking good. So the clock as well, because this is a later Model XE. I'll do a separate video on the connections. So I'm putting in the earlier model clock because they're a lot better clock, they're a lot better display and more useful than the smaller ones. Yeah, so other than that, it's been good. Yeah, just doing bits and pieces. I've got a new fan switch coming, but I didn't realise that this one was not working on high, so I've ordered a new one of them. Well, not new, but another one. And then it's just a matter of connecting up wires and putting it all back together. So it's all looking good. So you've got little speaker wires up here now. All the speaker wires we run, well, checked to go at the back. And then, yeah, I'll chuck it all back together. So it should be good. Be good fun. I don't mind wiring. It's entertaining in my book. And then it's a matter of working out which is the best parts to put on everything. So I've got a few choices of different bits and pieces of whichever one's best. So yeah, I've got all that spares, and I've got a whole wad full of bits and pieces down here that I'll just choose which one's the best and clean them up and put them in. So I've already found that one. So that's the one I'm using for the condenser override switch and also the Bluetooth on-off switch. So I'm using those. So yeah, and then I've got all the choke stuff there, and I've got all the old original radio stuff. So that's all ready to rock and roll. Yeah. So yeah, I'm putting the old original Ford radio cassette in there. So I've got the gear for all that. And as I said before, this is where that connections come out to the firewall from inside all the old cop stuff. So I'm going to use it. No point rerunning cables when I don't need to. But overall, yeah, all this stuff's in really good nick. I've got a few spares of bits, which is good. Yeah, no real surprises. It's just a matter of running cables, making sure it's neat, making sure it's safe, and making sure things are connected really well, no hot joints, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, been good. So yeah, other than that, that's what I'm up to. So I thought I'd do a quick video before I put the whole thing together again, showing that it's been done. It's been done good. It's been fun. So yes, no worries. Cheers.